Okay, we are live. Take two. We are live from New Sharon. We've got North Mahaska and Oskaloosa basketball on the air tonight. We're about to get into the starting lineups. We do thank all of our North Mahaska sponsors that have been on board with us all season long. We'll get to those a little bit here on in the broadcast. But let's go to Josh Clubb. Josh, we got the starting lineups going. Take it away.
Yeah, we got Haley Parker and Brecken Schilling met up there, and now we have Naomi Campbell and Allie Style, Kayla Reedshaw. Hannah Nelson is going to shake hands here with Sydney Anderson. Excuse me, that was Grace Durandi. And then you're going to have Deja Foster shaking hands there with Reagan Gruey, and it's time for the national anthem. So we'll listen to that. We'll talk a little bit about some of the team leaders after the pause for the national anthem.
The importance of good sportsmanship. Let's cheer on our teams in a positive and respectful manner.
Check that. They're going to give the sportsmanship announcement. So as they're doing that quickly.
If you aren't already, please.
Nope, never mind. Now we're going. We're starting out like on fire here, Steve.
Lydia Ridgway and senior Kayla Reedshaw.
Alrighty, that was national anthem. Actually, the senior guard, starting guard for the Warhawks, Kayla Reedshaw, and another young lady sang that. They did a great job. But for the Indians and the Warhawks, North Mahaska rated number 5 in the state of Iowa in Class 2A, coming in at 18-2. Oskaloosa, in the tough conference that they're in, are at 10-9. So their record may be a little closer to 500, but some serious competition that they have to face night in and night out in that stronger conference, bigger class. They are led by Deja Foster, the senior, who's out there now. She stands at 6'3" and wins the tip back, although Reagan Gruey caused problems in the backcourt. Though Oski will start with the first possession. It is Durande with it at the top of the key. Sends it right side now to Parker. Parker from the wing. They go inside to Foster, and a whistle. 3 seconds in the lane on Foster on the first possession. So that'll be a turnover for Oskaloosa to start this game off. Warhawks with their first possession. The lead on Style. Now Reedshaw on the left wing. They send it down in the corner. Reedshaw lost it for a moment. Gets it back up to Gruey. Gruey resets the offense. Goes backside. Oski starting out in a 2-3 zone. North Mahaska just working around the arc right now. No penetration yet. Now they go inside to Anderson. Back outside to Schilling. She's going to fire a deep 2, and this is in for the first 2 of the night. Brecken Schilling starts off the scoring. North Mahaska, as normal, will press heavily in the backcourt. Style, Reedshaw, and Gruey can cause problems back there. Oski cannot get it across. They're going to turn it over again. So that's 2 possessions for the Indians and 2 turnovers. North Mahaska leads 2-0 here in the early going. That's Gruey in the corner. And now they go back to the corner to Reedshaw. She fires a 3. This rims out. Tipped ball goes into the hands of Cole. Cole tries to send it up the court to Foster. Just tipped by Anderson into the hands of Gruey. Gruey's trying to clear it out. It's going to be a jump ball. No, a foul called by the back official. They're going to call that a number 13, Grace Durandi. First foul of the game. And Oskaloosa yet to get a shot off. And here is Reedshaw from the left wing. Now Tribe has it inside Gruey. Gruey goes right side lane, runs into Foster, and they're going to call her with a travel as she backed off to try to stop from getting whistled for a charge, and had picked up the ball already. Now in the backcourt, Warhawks causing problems. They get it across. That's Porter. Drives inside, passes across to Foster. Foster being guarded by Schilling. Tries to get a shot up. It's an air ball in the hands of Reedshaw. Style brings it down in the corner to Gruey. Schilling now right wing. Working on Cole. Drives inside. Has a shot blocked by Foster. And a whistle in the backcourt. We're going to call a flop on Oskaloosa. Oski's coaching staff and fans are not happy. Warhawks bring it in, or Oski tries to bring it in, and Schilling tipped it nearly. Now Foster at the free throw line, puts up a jumper, and this is good. Warhawks look around the perimeter. That's Style with it. Now hands it off to Schilling. Schilling right back to Style at the right wing. Now inside to Anderson. Anderson back out. Style's going to fire a three, and she's off the mark. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson can't put it back as Foster is there. Sends it outside to Schilling. He tries a deep two or a three. Either way, it's no good. Rebounded again by the Warhawks. Reedshaw's going to try a deep jumper, and this is good. Okay, Reedshaw able to finally get it as Schilling and Style could not. And here's a tip pass again. Oski may turn it over. No, it's going to stay with the Indians in the near side corner. Parker will send it in for the Indians. Gets it into Cole. Try to backdoor it. They're going to try a three, and this is good for Grace Durandi. Down the floor, Gruey, baseline drive, crosses into Anderson. Anderson trying to fight her way to the basket, and she's fouled on the floor. And they're going to give Durandi again. That's her second, team second. Dasha Cole's going to check in for Durandi. As the Warhawks get it in, Schilling has it the right wing, sends it left wing to Reedshaw. She catches and fires a three, and this is a little strong off the heel. Rebound slapped out of bounds by Schilling. I'll go back to Oski. 4:41 to go here in the first. Oski leads 5-4. In trouble in the backcourt is Cole, and they're going to call Cole. Or they're going to call a foul on Gruey as she reached in there as they had Cole trapped in the corner. Her first, team's first. As Oski tries to get across this press, they get it in. Cole drives right side lane, puts up a shot. She's fouled, gets the shot to go, and she'll go to the line. I believe they're going to get Anderson on that foul. They do. Her first, team's second. And Naomi Cole will try to complete the three-point play. She does, and Oski leads 8-4. Style brings him down the floor. Top of the key, sends it down to the corner to Gruey. Gruey catches it, fires a three from the corner, and this is off the front of the rim, rebounded by Oski, but it's tipped from behind by Reedshaw. Battle for the loose ball is going to be a foul called on Sydney Anderson. These officials are not. Oh, excuse me, they called that on Foster. Huh. her first. That's the team's third. 5 fouls in the early goings of this one. We're not even halfway through. 3 on North Mahaska, 2 on Oski. Plus the flopping warning called on Oski as well. It's Cole drives right side lane, puts up a shot, no good. Foster reaches over Anderson, gets the rebound, and misses the putback. Brecken Schilling comes down with that one. Style comes across with 3:50 to go. Inside Anderson, back out to Linder, who checked into the game moments ago. And Schilling's going to try a 3, and she is good. From the top of the key, Brecken Schilling has got 5. North Mahaska back to within 1. Linder checked in for Reedshaw moments ago. Oski's really got to work to get past this trap, and that's nearly an over in the back. They try to save it, falling to the ground to get it inside to Foster. Foster spins over the head of Anderson, cannot get the roll. Schilling with the rebound. In transition, Schilling takes all the way inside. Back out she goes to Linder. Pass is tipped into the backcourt, or excuse me, that's Style. She tracks it down, brings it back across. Sends it to the corner to Gruey. Gruey swings it back up top. Style lets him reset. Gruey now left wing. Goes to top of the key. Sends it left wing to Schilling. Now down to the corner to Style. Style's going to try a 3 from there, and this is off the mark. Long rebound gathered in by Linder. She's fouled from behind by Naomi Cole. Sydney Anderson's going to get a break. In will come Libby Hargis. And here's Schilling's going to try a 3 off the left wing. This is off the mark, rebounded by Cole of Oskaloosa. She's just going to let it clear out and brings it across. Passes it left side. Cole drives inside, bounces it off of Gruey's foot and go out of bounds. We'll stay with Oski. .230 to go in this opening quarter. Indians get it in. Edgar, who just checked into the game, lobs it into Foster, and a foul is going to be called on Hargis. Her first, team's 4th. Next foul will send Oski to the line. To get into Nelson. Now down to the corner to Edgar. She tries a baseline drive, sends it back to Cole. He dribbles back up top. Hands it off to Deshawn Cole. She puts up a runner. This is no good. Rebounded by Style. Style in transition, trying to protect the basketball. Nearly travels with it. Gets in a little trouble, hands it off to Schilling. Style now from the left wing is no good, off the mark. Rebounded by Schilling. Schilling's putback is no good. Rebounded by Linder. Linder dribbles out of the... was trying to dribble out of trouble and is fouled in the process. Style gets it into Schilling. That foul was called on Hannah Nelson, her first. So both teams with 4 fouls. Minute 33 to go. Style sends it into Linder. Back outside. Schilling's going to try 3 again, and this is off the front of the rim. No good. Linder goes up there and gets the rebound. Saves it in. Foster. As she saved it in, Foster took it away. Sends it up the floor to Dawson Cole. She goes up, and Gruey comes from behind, knocks it out of bounds. Reagan Gruey with a great recovery there to not let Cole get all the way to the rim. Oski will still have possession of the basketball. Minute 19 to go. They lead by 1. Edgar, baseline, sends it in. They lob it into Foster again. North Mahaska really doesn't have an answer. As she turns to shoot, she's fouled by Schilling. That's Brecken's first, team's 5th. Deja Foster at the line for the Indians. She gets the first one to go. Edgar will come back out. Back in is Haley Parker. Foster hits both free throws. Oski leads by 3 with 1:15 to go. Style brings them up the floor. She'll cross half court with 1:10 to go on the clock. All the way, strong pass inside to Gruey. Gruey reverses lane, puts up a fadeaway, gets the roll to go. Indians working quickly to get past this press, to get it down baseline, going up for the shot, blocked from behind into the hands of Hargis, and a foul called. And that'll be the 5th foul on Oski, so North Mahaska will go to the line. Called that foul on Foster. Scoreboard says just 1 foul on Foster, but I had her down for 2. Libby Hargis at the line. She'll shoot 2. First point for Hargis. She ties it up at 10, looking to take the lead here. Can't get the roll, rebounded by Foster. She lets it clear out and brings it up the floor to Cole. Cole goes right side. Hands it off to Naomi Cole. Down to the corner they go to Parker. Parker baseline drive. Puts the floater up and gets the drop. 30 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Style gets the play from the bench as she comes across. Take the final shot of the quarter if they so choose. Both teams with 5 fouls in this first quarter. Style hands it off to Gruey. Gruey reverses court. Sends it to Schilling at the right wing. Back to the left wing to Style. Style inside to Linder. Linder loses a handle on the basketball. It's going to be a turnover on the Warhawks. A jump ball is caused as Cole fell to the ground and Schilling reached in and put a couple hands on the ball. So possession arrow will give it back to the Warhawks with 6.8 remaining. Style tries to get it into Schilling. It's tip taken away. Cole's going to have a chance for a last second shot. She lays it up and rebounded by Linder, and Linder just dribbles out. Does not get a shot off, so we will head to the second quarter with Oski leading 12-10 over the Warhawks.
All right. Well, we got off to such a rocky start, Josh, that I didn't get our first quarter sponsor mentioned or their commercial played. That is Style Me Crazy Boutique in New Sharon. Let's hear from them right now. Style Me Crazy is a boutique store at 115 South Main in New Sharon. Boutique hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Get fast, free shipping on orders of $150 plus, and they've got hundreds of styles to choose from, plus beauty items, accessories, shoes, and more. Go to StyleMeApparel.com for more information and to see all that they have to offer at Style Me Crazy. Follow Style Me Crazy Boutique on social media or stop in person at 115 South Main in New Sharon. Hey, we thank Style Me Crazy in New Sharon for sponsoring our first quarter. Make sure you download their app and do some shopping in person or online. We do thank all of our sponsors for being parts of the North Mahaska broadcast this year here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube. Got a good game going on here tonight. Josh Clubb doing the play-by-play. East Market Grocery and Deli sponsoring our second quarter.
All righty, to start the second, Oski will have the ball. We got Style, Reedshaw, Linder, Peyton Sanders, and Brecken Schilling on the floor for the Warhawks. 10 fouls and a flop warning called in that first one. Here's a 3 immediately out of the gate for Oskaloosa's Hannah Nelson. Her first points of the game. As the Warhawks working around the perimeter. New faces in for the Warhawks trying to figure out this zone. Reedshaw now reverses court. Hands it off to Sanders. Sanders back to Schilling. Schilling penetrates in. Stops just before the outreach Foster. Her jumper is no good. Rebounded by Style. Style tries to bounce it off the legs of Oskaloosa's Durande. Durande got out of the way and Oskaloosa takes over. Send it down low to Nelson. Back out and around. Durande lobs it into Foster, but it goes in the hands of Matt Linder. Linder, the only Warhawk that matches up height-wise with Deja Foster. And Style picked up a dribble. They're going to lob it in now. That's Sanders from the outside. Drives in, passes right back to Schilling. Schilling loses a handle on it, ends up in the hands of Nelson. So another turnover for the Warhawks. as the Indians set up their offense. They get it inside to Cole. Cole has a pass tipped out of her hands by Schilling. It'll stay with Oski. And Parker will send it in baseline. They just lob it up high to Foster. Foster throws it all the way across court and airmails it into the seats. So a turnover for the Indians gives the ball right back to the Warhawks, who trail by 5 here in this second. Style comes across, gets a screen from Schilling. Doesn't take the shot. Not a lot of confidence. She's been pretty cold here tonight. Having a rough go at it during warm-ups as well. They reverse. Back to Style at the right wing. 13 to shoot. They try to pass inside, and it's wide. A battle for the loose basketball between Linder. I think that was Linder and Nelson. Jump ball. Possession arrow stay. It'll keep it with North Mahaska as Gruey's going to check in for Schilling. North Mahaska runs the stack. They send it up to the top to Keita Sanders. She catches and fires a 3, and this is good for Peyton Sanders. Her first points off the bench. Pulls the Warhawks back to within 2. Oski wasting no time. They get in down to Deja, but Gruey's there again to knock it out of bounds. And Reagan Gruey has been the energy tonight for the Warhawks thus far. Here's a 3 taken by Parker. This is an air ball into the hands of Foster, who saves it baseline. She's in trouble, though. Tries to bounce it off of a Warhawk. Goes right back in her hands. She does get it out. Cole drives from the left wing. Tries to give it to Foster. She does get it to Foster, and Gruey knocks it out of bounds again. Reagan Gruey being a force down low. 14 to shoot now for the Indians. Parker, baseline near side of the floor. So send it in to Foster, too. Foster back up top to Cole. Cole thought about a 3. Reedshaw able to close the door. Durande sends it in the corner to Parker. Back all the way around. Now Reedshaw jumps the pass, brings it across, and just wisely slows her dribble. Hesitates and then gets ran into. No foul. Cole picks up the ball and runs in transition. Lays it up in and good. Reedshaw now left wing. Reedshaw slowed down momentarily there after that collision. She nearly has the pass jumped. Sanders slows it up, back to Style, and Style's going to call a new play as they reset. 15 to shoot. Into the corner to Gruey. Gruey picks up her dribble, sends it back to Sanders. Style now. 5 seconds to shoot. They got to get something going. They lob it into Linder. Linder back outside to Reedshaw. Fires a 3 as time expires on the shot clock. It is no good. Rebounded by Gruey. Gruey dribbling through traffic against 3. Has her shot blocked. Goes right back in her hands. Loose ball on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Or a timeout called by Oski. Possession will stay with the Indians.
All right, let's go ahead and hear from our second quarter sponsor, which is East Market Grocery and Deli. East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon wishes the North Mahaska Warhawks the best of luck in tonight's game. East Market Grocery is your small town grocery store, but they still have a big selection to choose from. Located at 114 East Market in New Sharon. For the deli, you can dine in. They have in-store pickup or seasonal outdoor seating. Get more information at eastmarketgroceryanddeli.com. East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon, a proud supporter of North Mahaska Warhawk Athletics. And we thank East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon for being our second quarter sponsor. We thank all of our sponsors for making things possible here on Steve Shuttler Media for North Mahaska basketball. Let's go back to Josh Clubb with the play-by-play.
All right, out of that timeout, Kayla Reedshaw is going to get a break, and Schilling comes back in. Cole goes inside from the right wing. Passes back up top. Parker thought about a 3 and travels with it. Turns it over to back to the Warhawks. Got 6 turnovers for the Indians tonight. Style lobs it into Schilling. Back to the corner. They go to Gruey. Gruey fires a 3 off the front of the rim into Foster's hands. And Duranda brings it across. Left wing to Cole. She's going to try a 3, and this is off the heel. High rebound. Style and Gruey collide with each other. Oski keeps the ball. They get it in Foster. Foster lays it up, and no good. Too strong. Rebounded by Gruey. Gruey picks up her dribble, lets it clear out. Style from the top of the key. Sends it to Schilling. Schilling thought about driving inside, changes her mind. Gruey wide open on the back end, see if they catch in before Oski was able to close the door. Schilling now reverses, fades away. Bounces around up there and gets it to fall. Brecken's got 7 points tonight, 3 for 6 from the field. 3:21 to go. Warhawks back to within 2. Oski working quick. Cole goes backside to the baseline, sends it across to Nelson. Nelson back outside to Duran. Right back to Nelson. She's going to put a baseline jumper up, and this is off the front of the rim. Gruey tries to rebound it, but loses the handle on it out of bounds and stay with Oski. As Peyton Sanders is going to come out. And coming in will be Samantha Van Wielden. Foster in the corner, working on Gruey. Gruey causing problems for her. Nelson tries to pass it back to Foster. It's tipped by Gruey. Then Gruey slaps it out of Foster's hands. Linder comes up with it. Linder's fighting for the ball, and a foul is going to be called on Oski. Called on Durande. That will be her third. Team's first of the quarter. 2:56 to go. Warhawks trail by 2, and Style brings them up the floor. Cross half court with 2:50 to go. And Gruey. Right side to Style. Schilling fires a 3 from the right wing, and this is too strong. Rebounded by Cole of Oskaloosa. Cole has the ball poked away by Linder, but able to gather it back in. They go baseline to Hanson. Hanson goes up for a shot. She's fouled by Linder. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. First foul on Natalie. And first trip to the line for Hannah Nelson. Hannah Nelson has a lone three-pointer in this quarter. Her only points on the night. Cannot connect on the first one. That second one goes off the heel, rebounded by Style. Ellie Style sends it right side to Van Wielden. From the corner, Schilling go inside to Linder. Linder working down the baseline, puts up a shot, is blocked by Foster, and Foster catches it after blocking it. But she's trapped by Schilling, dribbles through the pressure, gets it up the floor to Parker. Parker tracks it down. Back to Foster to the baseline to Nelson. Nelson dribbles out of it, kicks it outside. Parker fires a 3, and this is good. 5-point lead for the Indians. Schilling catches it, fires a jumper, no good. Long rebound goes out of Schilling's hands. A battle for a loose ball on the floor. They get it out to Cole. Cole is fouled by Schilling as Schilling is trying to recover. That's her second. Team second of the quarter. Minute 45 to go. Oski with a 5-point lead. And the basketball. Maybe Hargis looks to be checking in. Same with Kayla Reedshaw on the next stoppage. Cole drives inside. Nearly walks with it, sends it back outside to Nelson. He swings it around. Parker's going to try another 3, and this is off the front of the rim, rebounded by Gruey. Warhawks held quiet the last few trips down here. They get it inside to Linder, back out to Schilling. Left wing now to Van Wielden, who's all alone. Had a shot opportunity, did not take it. Schilling's got it baseline, puts a jumper up after faking around. No good, rebounded by Linder, and Linder's fouled from behind. We get Nelson on that foul, her second. As Hargis is going to come in and reach off for Van Wielden and Schilling. Reedshaw has it up top, sends it right side to Gruey. As Style drives from left wing, passes into Linder. Linder puts a hook shot up, no good. Rebounded by Gruey. Gruey's putback is no good. This rebounded by Style. Style dribbles back out and resets. Good choice by Allie Style. She lobs it into Hargis. Hargis can't handle it. Tipped and bounces off the shoulder and out of bounds of the Indians. North Mahaska will keep it. Style not finding anybody open. Finally does get it into Gruey. Just about out of time there. Top of the key to Style. Style sends it in to Linder. Linder in the lane. Backs out. Still 15 seconds to work with as Warhawks trying to find some type of opening here. Husky's defense holding strong. Marcus has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. She's got to get rid of it. Gets it in to Linder. Linder's got to force a shot up. She can't do anything with it. Tries to pass it off. It is tipped and taken away by Cole. Cole dribbles through traffic, brings it up the floor, sends it left side. Nelson fires a 3 in this off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Style. As time will expire in the quarter. I was not watching that. But we will head to halftime with the Indians leading 20-15.
All right, we thank East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon for sponsoring our second quarter. We thank all of our sponsors on board for North Mahaska basketball. Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, Style Me Crazy, East Market Grocery and Deli, First State Bank, Proline Building Company, State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, also Oski Dental, AE Realty, Hy-Vee in Oskaloosa, Holland Coble Funeral Home, JM Media, Helmuth Ford, Shetler Insurance Services, ServPro, and Son-in-Law Services, all making our broadcast possible. This is our last regular season game of the year. We'll be back here next week for both North Mahaska girls and boys in postseason play, so make sure you tune in next week. It's a big game feel here in New Sharon tonight. We're at the half. Oskaloosa has the lead, and our halftime being sponsored by Hy-Vee in Oskaloosa. And we do thank Hy-Vee in Oskaloosa for sponsoring our halftime here on Steve Shuttler Media for North Mahaska basketball. We're at the half. Oskaloosa girls leading North Mahaska 20-15. We thank all of our sponsors for bringing our North Mahaska basketball games to you. Again, let's run those down. Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, Style Me Crazy, East Market Grocery and Deli, First State Bank, Proline Building Company, State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, Oski Dental, AE Realty, Hy-Vee in Oskaloosa, Holland Coble Funeral Home, JM Media, Helmuth Ford, Shuttler Insurance Services, ServPro, and Son-in-Law Services. Let's hear from our third quarter sponsor, which is First State Bank.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
Again, First State Bank in New Sharon sponsoring this third quarter, which is coming up here in about 40 seconds. Josh Clubb with the play-by-play. Any thoughts of the first half so far, Josh?
Yeah, as we talked about during the break, Sydney Anderson started the game and came out midway through the first quarter. It hasn't been back on the floor since. She's back out there now, so we'll see her. She plays with a lot of energy and can certainly be a force against Deja Foster. We'll see. It's been Reagan Gruey and Matt Linder that have kept Foster at bay. Just 4 points. She averages 18 on a night. Also, Allie Style went 0 for 4 from beyond the arc in the first half, and during warm-up she was struggling as well. And then here during the halftime, she was doing nothing but shooting threes and finally got to the point where she was hitting them consistently. So we'll see if that turns into anything. Oski, as you can see on the screen, starts with the ball here in the third. They go inside to Foster. Back out and around. Cole loses, cannot hang on to the pass. Just went right through her fingertips, and Oski turns it over. On their first possession of the game, they started the game. Their first possession of the half, they started the game with 3 consecutive turnovers. 3 offensive possessions with no field goals taken, but able to settle back into it as the Warhawks get it to Anderson at the baseline. Back up top she goes. Style over Styles' head, and the Warhawks turn it right back over to the Indians. Grace Durandi brings it across. She's got 3 fouls. Picked up 2 of them in the first quarter and 1 in the second. Gets it to Cole, who's been the biggest problem. That's Naomi Cole. Been the biggest problem for the Warhawks tonight. They had to get it into Foster. Foster turns around, can't get the jumper to go. Gets her own rebound. Can't get that one to go, and Reagan Gruey comes up with the rebound. Quickly down the floor, Reedshaw tries to pass inside. She's collided with, nothing called. Anderson comes up with it, puts up a tough shot, no good. Rebounded by the Indians. In the backcourt, though, Reedshaw knocks it free. Foster goes back, picks it up, and brings him across the floor. Cole from the left wing drives inside in the lane, stops, picks up her dribble, kicks it back out to Durandi. They lob it inside to Foster, and Foster puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound, and she's fouled on the putback attempt by Gruey. It's Reagan's second. First foul of the half. And Deja Foster will go to the line to shoot 2. Went 1 for 1, or 1 for 2 her last time up, makes the first one. Durandi will come out, and in will come Deja Cole. As Deja Foster hits both the free throws, Oski leads by 7. Style in the corner. Sends it back up Schilling. She goes baseline to Gruey. Gruey has to go out of bounds, saves it into Reedshaw. Reedshaw head fakes and goes to Schilling in the corner. Back right side to Style. Style drives in off the fake pass, puts a runner up in the lane and gets it to go. Her first points of the night. North Mahaska adds pressure back on. Cole brings it across. Does a nice job covering it up because Style is ready to take it from behind. She goes left side lane. Underhanded shot goes up. Sydney Anderson comes down. Passes it into Schilling. Schilling up the floor to Gruey. Gruey goes all the way to the basket. Lays it up and no good. She is fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. They're going to get Naomi Cole on the foul. Her second, team's first. And Gruey misses the first one off the heel. Her first trip to the line tonight. Rondi will come back in for Cole. As Gruey gets the second one to go. She's got 3 points on the night. Rondi brings down right wing, lobs into Foster over the head of Anderson. Foster turns, shoots, no good, gets her own rebound. Putback is no good, but she should have traveled. There we go. There's the call. She was hopping on her foot as the ball came into her hands. And that's a turnover for the Indians. Reachaw brings it down. They trail by 4. Get to Anderson. Anderson has the ball poked free. Has to send it back out to Reachaw. Reachaw picks up her dribble out way outside, gets it off to Schilling. Schilling spins, drives left side lane, passes off to Anderson. Anderson fights her way up to the basket and gets it to go. First 2 points of the night for Sydney Anderson, and that's what she brings to the table, the quickness underneath, and a timeout called by Oski. As the coach had to come to center court to get the referee's attention. Their second timeout, they'll have 3 remaining with 5:13 to go.
All right, again, First State Bank in New Sharon, our third quarter sponsor. All of our sponsors on board for North Mahaska basketball. Again, we will be back here next week. We've got the boys postseason starting next week for North Mahaska. We've got girls postseason starting. We're going to follow both teams as far as they go in the postseason with live video streams, so you can tune in next week and for however long the Warhawks go into the postseason. Now, if they would happen to get to the state tournament, that is when the state of Iowa would make us just go to an audio-only feed on our normal outlets like Facebook and YouTube. But tune in. If you can't make it to the games, which we highly encourage you to get out and cheer on your Warhawks in the upcoming postseason games. But if you can't be here, you have somebody out of state, you have somebody that just can't make it, let them know we'll be broadcasting live here on Steve Shuttler Media for North Mahaska girls and boys postseason games. Got a good one going on here tonight in New Sharon, Oski and North Mahaska.
Warhawks able to close the gap to start this third quarter. Rondi brings it up. Oski calls a timeout now as Reachaw pokes the ball free. Rondi goes and gathers it in, sends it left side to Cole. Cole gets a screen, drives right side of the lane, goes opposite of the posted up Brecken Schilling and lays it up in and good. She's got 7, leading scorer for the Indians. Inside to Schilling, back out. Baseline, that's Anderson. Anderson gets trapped in the corner, tries to pass it off to get out of it, and it's taken away by Cole. And the Indians bring it up the floor, leading by 4. Rondi and Parker playing catch back and forth as they settle in and reset their offense after getting through the press. They go into Parker. Parker lays it up backdoor and good. North Mahaska not covering the backside on their defense right now. See if they have to use a timeout to adjust. Linder's going to check into the game. Schilling's going to fire a 3 in the meantime and gets it to go. She's got 10. Indians working quickly. Parker from the left wing goes all the way inside, picks up her dribble, sends it back outside to Cole. Cole drives inside into traffic, gets a tough layup to go. She's got 9. Schilling now inside to Sydney Anderson, back outside. Style fires a 3, is no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson's putback is no good. And Allie Style could not get, and here's a foul in the backcourt by Kayla Readshaw. And she's getting really aggressive in the backcourt now. Matt Linder's going to check in for Readshaw. As Oski's a little confused on what they're going to run to bring the ball up. Here they get reset. Cole gets it into Durandi. She tries to dribble past Gruey, loses the handle on it. Gruey pokes it free, takes it away, and then Style runs into her. Ball comes free into Parker, across the lane to Foster. Foster's put up is no good, rebounded by Schilling. No, Foster rips it away, puts it back up and good. Right, the events there. That's the second time we've seen Style and Gruey run into each other and cause a turnover for the Warhawks. Outside to Schilling. Back to the corner to Gruey. She'll fire a three, and this is off the mark. No good. Up the floor, Cole's all alone, runs all the way in, lays it up, no good, misses the easy layup into the hands of Style. Style lets everybody dribble back by, and North Mahaska is going to take a timeout as they look confused defensively. So with 2:46 to go, Husky leads North Mahaska 30-23.
And First State Bank in New Sharon sponsoring our third quarter. And let's see here. Just a reminder, let's take a peek at our forecast. We usually don't talk about the weather during basketball games, but do keep in mind we do have a winter storm warning coming up. That'll go into effect at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Josh, you got your snowplow ready? Sounds like we're going to get several inches of snow. Could see up to around 7 inches, it sounds like.
I'm helping a friend's business out, and I'm going to be driving a skid loader, not a snowplow.
Okay.
So it's all ready to go. I went and got some refresher training today and everything. But, yeah, school's closing already and everything. I mean,
yeah.
I really think this is going to happen. We'll get a dusting.
Well, let's hope so. I
Yeah.
mean, I'd rather have a dusting than... Although we need the precipitation. That's the thing.
We do need that.
Just don't like it when it comes in 7 inches at a time.
Yeah. Well, that rain we got a couple weeks ago, if it was colder out then, we would have had a massive amount of snow, but luckily it was warmer. That's the first timeout called by the Warhawks. They looked a little unorganized on defense when Husky was running plays, so probably an adjustment there. Trailing by 7, 2:34 to go in the third. Linder sends it to Style. Style was looking for Anderson, but door was closed by Foster. Warhawks working across, 10 to shoot. Schilling fires a three from the left wing and good. Brecken's got 13. 2:16 to go. Peyton Sanders looking to check in for the Warhawks on the next stoppage. Backside Nelson goes baseline, picks up her dribble, tries to send it in to Foster, goes off of her foot, right back to Nelson, back to Foster, tipped by Schilling. Now tipped by Anderson, tracked down by Gruey. She clears it back to Schilling. Schilling in transition, stops at the top of the key, sends it left side to Style. Style lobs it into Linder. Back out, Schilling thought about a three, changes her mind, goes inside, puts a jumper up in the lane, and does not get the roll. Battle for the rebound, ends up with Foster. That miss. Schilling's right at 50% from the field, so having a good night. 13 points, 50%. Minute 36 to go. Warhawks looking for another stop. Nelson sends it into Foster. Foster over the top of Anderson. She's got 10. Here is Sydney Anderson laying it up in and good. Sydney has 4 points, all of them coming in this quarter. As the Indians set up their offense, minute 5 to go. Lead is back to 4. We've kind of been back and forth this 4-point game most of the night. Husky swings around. Cole drives inside into 4 people. She has the ball tipped away by Schilling. Gathered in by Anderson. Anderson lets him clear away and gets it back to Style. 44 seconds now. Style lobs it down low to Linder. Linder back outside to Gruey. Back around to Style, and Style loses the handle on it, trying to set up a 3-point shot for Allie. Now they go baseline to Gruey. Gruey tries to send it inside to Linder. She does. Linder back up top to Style, and Style is fouled by Cole as she's trying to catch the pass. There's 2 team fouls. Both Style and Anderson will come out. In will come Peyton Sanders and Kayla Reedshaw. You get it into Schilling. Schilling tries to jumper off the catch. It is no good. Foster has it at the baseline. Starts to dribble to bring it across. And does. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds to go. Foster down low to Nelson, right back to Foster. Foster has to go chase it down. She loses the handle on it, into the handles of Linder. 12 seconds to go. Schilling brings the Warhawks up the floor. They can take the final shot of the third quarter. They send it into Gruey. Gruey in the lane, spins, fires up a shot, and gets it to go. Reagan Gruey. Oski's going to have 3 seconds to get a shot off. Cole has it, sends it up the floor, and they run out of time. So we will head to the fourth quarter as a 2-point game. Oskaloosa leads 32-30.
Well, this has the makings of a classic, Josh. Back and forth we go. We do thank First State Bank in New Sharon for sponsoring our third quarter. We got the fourth coming up. It's brought to us, as always, by Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa, 641-673-8965. We thank Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance for sponsoring our fourth quarter, which is set to begin. What a game so far. Seems like every single basket, every single point has been hard fought and well earned. It's 32-30 in favor of Oskaloosa. We'll see what the Warhawks can come up with here in this fourth quarter. Which, once again, is brought to us by Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance.
Hard fought for each basket, and sure, I mean, this 62 points scored total tonight. Not by way of poor shooting, just both teams cannot get what they're setting up as Reedshaw's going to fire a three. This is off the mark, rebounded by Foster at the baseline. She's being hounded down there, but somehow finds her way through, sends it up the floor to Parker. Parker slows up at the right wing, now goes baseline to Nelson, all alone, back door, lays it up, and no good. A foul is called, though, on Hargis, I do believe. Official having a hard time seeing Libby Hargis's number as her hair was blocking the back of her jersey, and her front jersey was a little scrunched up, so nonetheless, it sends Nelson to the line. She hits the first one. Hits them both. She's got 5 points. Nope, they're going to say that did not count. They're going to say she stepped over the free throw line. So it will remain a one-possession game. Schilling brings the Warhawks up the floor. Send it inside to Gruey. Gruey attacks right side, has to pick up her dribble. Sends it back outside to Reedshaw, who can't hang on to it. Steps on the out-of-bounds line, and they turn it right back over to the Indians. 7:29 to go. Reedshaw and Gruey in the backcourt. Going to make it difficult to bring across. Duranda tries to get it across. Reedshaw takes it away, and she's blocked from behind. No foul called. She thought for sure she's going to get one. Nonetheless, ball will stay with the Warhawks, at least it should. Officials are discussing something. Just the placement of the out-of-bounds ball. But great steal for Kayla Reedshaw. Seen her do that all season long. As they lob it into Sanders. Sanders right side to Gruey. Warhawks get it into Schilling. Schilling from the outside sends it baseline to Gruey. Has to dribble all the way through. And around to the other side as Foster covered it up down low. Schilling from the left wing now. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Schilling goes driving in the lane. She's fouled on her way up by Foster. She'll go to the line. Again, I have 3 personal fouls on Foster. Scoreboard says 2. Schilling makes the front end. She's got 14 points. First time at the free throw line for Brecken. Trying to make it a 1-point game here. She does. Reedshaw and Gruey going to cause problems in the backcourt again. Oski able to solve it this time. Parker sends it all the way into the lane. Back outside to Cole. Cole drives off the catch. Into the lane. Puts up a pass to Foster. Foster throws up a shot. No good. Gets her own rebound. Her putback is good. Foster up to 12 now for the Indians. Hargis has her pass taken away, but tracks it back down. It was tipped free. Gets it back to Gruey. Gruey sends it outside to Reedshaw. Reedshaw head fakes. Right wing fires a three. This is off the mark. Long rebound. Ends up in the hands of DeRode. DeRode has to fight her way through it, and a foul's going to be called on either Schilling or Gruey. We'll see. Called on Schilling. That's her third. As Anderson and Linder will come in for Sanders and Hargis. As the Indians lob it into Foster again. Warhawks just don't have an answer. She lays it up in and good. And the Warhawks get a pass turned over again. Husky starting a bit of a run here. If they score anything here, I did not see what the official's call was there. They whistled it dead. 3 seconds in the lane, I do believe. Had to have been, because there was no foul issued either 3 seconds in the lane. There wasn't a 5-second penalty. Warhawks trying to end this mini run that Oski started. Seems like, or feels like at this point in the game, North Mahaska needs to come away with something, and here's a foul off the ball on Durande. That is her fourth. She'll have to step out. Dasha Cole back in for the Indians. Schilling has it, left wing. Sends it to Stiles. She fires a three from the corner. This is no good. Rebounded by Gruey. Gruey's putback is no good. This rebounded by Foster. Cole brings it up quickly. They lob it into Foster, but it goes over her head, turning it over right back to the Warhawks.
She's tall, but she's not that tall.
Not that tall. Ellie Style. 0 for 6 now from beyond the arc in that last attempt. Just doesn't have it tonight. Schilling works to the corner, back up top Style. Schilling drives from the wing, back to Linder. Linder back up top. To the right side, Gruey guns try to bounce past to Anderson. Can't do it. Yep. In and out they go. Now they get it into Anderson. Anderson spins, puts up a tough shot around the outreach Foster. Rebound is battled for. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Cole of the Indians. Stays with North Mahaska. They reset the shot clock, but I don't know that ball hit the rim. I think Cole might have even gained possession. So that's why they bounce it into Schilling. She puts a jumper up, and this goes halfway down and squirts back out. A battle for the rebound. Allie Stiles somehow comes out of that pile with it. Gets it to Schilling. Schilling fires a three. This is off the heel, no good. Rebounded again by Stile. Stile is fouled out of bounds by Foster. That's the third on Foster. Third, according to the scoreboard, a timeout's going to be taken by Oskaloosa. I believe I didn't see which coach held his hand up. It is on Oski. 4:30 to go. 37-32.
Again, Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, sponsoring our fourth quarter. She's also got our player of the game, which Josh will be picking later on. It'd be hard to pick against Brecken Schilling right now. She's carried the offense basically for North Mahaska. It's just my opinion.
She has offensively, but defensively, you can't look past Gruey and Reedshaw causing problems to keep Oskaloosa in check, and even Sydney Anderson as of late. It'll be tough, and the hope is that North Mahaska comes back and wins this thing, and for them to do that, somebody's going to have to be a star, but Schilling certainly leading the way with 15 points.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here in the next 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Again, Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, big part of Steve Shetler Media and our coverage of North Mahaska. And once again, we will be back here in New Sharon next week, Monday and Tuesday. Boys game is on Monday, right?
It is.
All right, so we'll have the first round for the boys and on Monday, and the first round for the girls on Tuesday. So back-to-back nights next week for North Mahaska postseason basketball.
Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head. North Mahaska's awaiting a game. They'll play the winner of a game that's played tomorrow night or Thursday night. The boys are waiting the results of English Valley and Meskwaki Settlement game that'll be played on Friday night. So the winner of that game will come here to North Mahaska on Monday as the Warhawks, with their new possession, they lob it into Anderson. Anderson tries to go baseline, is knocked out of bounds by Foster. Stay with the Warhawks. They got 18 seconds on the shot clock, 4:12 to go. They trail by 5. And we're getting to that point in the game that feels like every offensive possession for the Warhawks matters, and this one has been extended to 3 attempts by Hallie Style, one of the shorter Warhawks on the floor, able to come up with some rebounds somehow. Now she has it left wing. She goes, puts a jumper up, and this is good. So, if talking about player of the game, the last minute for North Mahaska certainly has been Hallie Style. 2 huge rebounds and a nice jumper there to make it a one-possession game. Now they got to try to come up with a stop. Cole has it top of the key. Foster working hard down below. Can't get away from Anderson or Schilling, I mean. They go back outside to Cole. Cole drives inside. Door gets closed. They go back outside. They're going to lob it up high to Foster, and it goes over her head and out of bounds. Schilling just caught a piece of the basketball. Actually, I think with her face, not even her arms, trying to stay away from it. Just enough to keep Ravoski. They have 8 on the shot clock. They get it into Cole in the corner. She has the ball poked free. Now they're in trouble time-wise. They're just going to fire a deep 3, and this is off the mark. Rebounded by Foster. Foster is going to be fouled by Schilling on the rebound. It'll be Schilling's 4th. Schilling's still messing with her eye. I wonder if she didn't have I don't know if she wears contacts or what. Here's Oski with the new shot clock. They go inside in the lane. It's Cole. She's fighting her way to the basket. Gets the runner up. No good. Rebounded by Linder. Linder dribbles out of traffic. Clears it out and gets it to Style. 3-point game. Schilling sends it inside to Anderson. Anderson in the lane. Fakes. Steps back out. They swing it around. Lob it into Linder. Linder can't do anything against Foster. She tries to reverse, goes up. Foster blocks it on the way up. They're going to call a foul. Ooh. We are covering North Mahaska, but that certainly was questionable at the best. That is the 4th foul on Foster. And Linder at the line to shoot 2. Cannot get the first one. And Reedshaw's going to check back into the game. She has not been out on the floor for quite some time. She's going to give Reagan Gruey a break. Linder misses them both. Battle for the rebound. Sydney Anderson is fighting for it, and then it bounces off the foot of Hannah Nelson, and North Mahaska will have another opportunity. They still trail by 3. 2:53 to go. They get out Schilling. She fires a 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by Nelson. Indians bring it down. Anderson glued to the hip of Foster. Trying to stay in front of her, or in between her and the basketball. They lob it into Foster. She's going to try to turn and shoot. Gets covered up by Schilling and Anderson. Pass is tipped by Linder. Linder battles for the loose ball in the corner, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of the Indians, so it'll stay on this side of the floor. Schilling extremely aggressive there on that possession. She does have 4 fouls. As the Indians lob it up top, Cole gets it. Drives off the catch. Inside, door gets closed by Schilling. 4 seconds to shoot. Cole doesn't know it. Sends it down in the corner. They try to get a shot off. They do, and it's no good. Rebounded by Foster. Foster's going to go put back. She runs into Style. That's a charge. Foster fouls out of the game. And they're going to sub in Ireland McGraw. I don't know, Steve. Style was posted up there. I think she just ran into her. I like the call. Oski faithful, not happy.
That's one advantage and one disadvantage of being the biggest player on the court. It's easy to see when you make contact.
Warhawks immediately tack inside to Anderson. Anderson goes up for a shot, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. With 1:59 to go, they call that foul on Nelson. That's her third. And Sydney Anderson, I mean, they immediately were attacking inside. She missed her initial shot. Battle for the rebound, and now you get Gruey back in there. Gruey and Sydney Anderson on the floor at the same time, and Nat Linder. Without Deja Foster, all of a sudden size advantages to the Warhawks, as Anderson can't make the back end. Into trouble in the backcourt. They throw it away, and North Mahaska turns it right back over. 1:52 to go. Warhawks have a chance to tie it or take the lead on this possession. Style sets up the offense. Again, you got Schilling, Linder, Gruey, and Anderson on the floor, and they go backdoor to Anderson. She lays it up in and good. Ties the game with 1:44 to go. Oski working quick. They get it down to Nelson. Timeout taken by Oski. And their fourth. They'll have one remaining, so with 1:40 to go, we are tied at 37. Certainly the momentum and the advantage goes to North Mahaska right now. In this
Yeah, what a game. Yeah, you got the electric atmosphere. Both sides of this gym are packed. This is a lot like that EBF game we saw earlier this year, where both sides of the gym was packed. It was very much an intense atmosphere, very much a postseason type of atmosphere. This has the feel of like a late postseason game where you're deep in the tournament and the stakes are high. This is just has that feel. Obviously, these two towns are only separated by 15 miles?
And 10 minutes drive.
Yeah. So it's just this is a great atmosphere if you like the March Madness type of a feel for basketball. Glad to be bringing it for you here on Steve Shuttler Media. But man, if you're not here in person, you're missing out.
So, 1:40 to go. North Mahaska has 4 timeouts remaining. Oski has 1 left. There has been 5 fouls called on North Mahaska, 5 fouls called on Oski, 3 on North Mahaska. So the Warhawks will shoot if Oski fouls them. Warhawks have 1 to give. Unbound it from the front of the scorers table here. They get it into Cole. There's a little confusion on what they're running out of the timeout. As Parker goes out and resets, she sends it left wing to Cole, tries to get it back to Parker. The door is closed by Anderson. Cole now tries to lob it inside down low to McGraw. McGraw's shot is no good, rebounded by Anderson. She clears it out, gives it to Style. Warhawks looking for their first lead since the early going of the first quarter. They lob it into Anderson. Anderson fights her way, sends it out to Schilling. Schilling with a baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Cole. Cole lets it clear out. Anderson reaches in and fouls her. Little too aggressive for Sydney Anderson there. That's the 4th team foul. That'll be the 3rd on Anderson. Reedshaw will check back into the game for... She's going to check in for Brecken Schilling. Certainly play a turnover-type defense here. Minute to go. Schilling's going to check right back in, so they did that to try to come up with something in the backcourt for Reedshaw. We'll probably see that the rest of the way, unless North Mahaska can pull away a little bit. But right now, Parker has a ball poked free initially by Reedshaw, and a foul called on Taylor Reedshaw. And that'll send Parker to the line. Second on Reedshaw, 5th on North Mahaska. So Haley Parker, sophomore guard, will go to the line to shoot 2 with 47 seconds remaining in a tie ball game. Cannot connect on the first one. The Schilling will come back in now for Reedshaw. Parker, 47 seconds left, trying to get the lead for the Oski Indians, and she does. Warhawks do have all 4 timeouts if they need to. Schilling to Linder. The left side floor. Linder has it open up, just puts the floater up. No good. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson putback is no good. Battle for the loose ball. Cole comes down with it. And the ball is tipped out of bounds and lost off the foot by Cole. Unhappy with herself. Reedshaw will check back in. Reedshaw's going to check in for Linder this time. They actually sent Reedshaw up there thinking that Oski is going to have the possession. They set keep her in. They go inside to Anderson. Anderson gets fouled from behind by McGraw. That's the first on McGraw, and that sends Cindy Anderson to the line to shoot two. She can shoot for the lead here. Again, the Warhawks have not led since, I think, the first minute or so of the first quarter. They're not going to lead here as Anderson misses the front end, but she can still tie it. 24 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. Anderson cannot connect. Long rebound. Cole has it in the corner. Warhawks not going to foul just yet. They're trying to foul now. Gruey comes from behind, pokes the ball free, comes up with it. Wow. Timeout taken, but no, North Mask is not going to take a timeout. Now they do. They call a foul also. There's going to be a discussion between the officials. One official called a foul. The other official was signaling timeout.
Probably a timeout before the foul.
As they're letting North Mahaska's coach know that the timeout was granted prior to the foul. So with 13 and a half, instead of Allie Stiles shooting two, basically shooting for the game, we'll get a timeout, and North Mahaska will end up inbounding it from in front of Oski's bench in the backcourt with 13 and a half remaining. Wow.
What a game. What a game.
And I guess we don't have instant replay, but if I replay it in my head, certainly North Mahaska's coaching staff was signaling timeout, I think long before they were even granted the timeout, but it also sounded like the whistle in the front court came before the whistle in the back court. But
yeah, I was hearing you say they had called a timeout, and I was watching down on the other end of the floor, so I think the timeout was definitely called.
I was very surprised that North Mahaska didn't call a timeout immediately when Gruey came up with the turnover. But I think they were waiting to see if it was called out of bounds or not. I'm not sure, but nonetheless, the Warhawks will inbound it. They're going to send Style, Reedshaw, Schilling, Gruey, and Anderson onto the floor. They get it into Style. 10 to shoot. Brecken Schilling. Chance to win the game. They wait till the last seconds to shoot. Schilling fires in the lane, gets it across to Gruey. Gruey lays it up in and good. Reagan Gruey with 2.3 seconds left makes the shot. Oski takes a timeout with 2.1 on the clock. Warhawks lead by 1. And there's a discussion between the officials again. That was the final timeout for Oski. Doesn't really. They're deciding who took the timeout or who they're going to charge the timeout to is what the discussion.
Who had that basket again, Josh?
Reagan Gruey. She was on my list. So.
She made your list.
She did. She was already there with her defensive effort.
Now you got to go the full length of the court, 3.8 seconds.
Yeah, 3.8 on the clock. Plenty of time to get down the court. They do not have any timeouts. And scorer's table is signaling the referee's back. They have some questions. They actually took a timeout off the floor. Okay, now they got it all squared away. No timeouts for Oski. 3.8 to go. They get it in to Cole. Cole lobs it up the floor. It is going up for a layup. The shot is no good. And the Warhawks win in dramatic fashion by a score of 39-38. And boy, that was close. She got a runner-up right as time expired. Actually didn't even see who it was. Nonetheless, Warhawks get the win. And what a great basketball game to start the night. And we're going to go with that last second shot. Brecken Schilling did have 15 points, led the way offensively. But I'm going to go with Reagan Gruey making that final layup. And her defensive effort throughout the whole night. She had 7 points on the night, multiple steals, multiple defensive and offensive rebounds. So, for the name Reagan Gruey, the Christy Tar American Family.
What a game. What a game.
Player of the game.
It's crazy. So we still got the boys' game to come. But again, Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, sponsoring our fourth quarter, and our player of the game, Reagan Gruey, with the game-winning shot. Wow, what a start to tonight. We thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. We've got the boys' game still to come. And yeah, we'll take a little bit of a break, kind of catch our breaths here, and be back here in about 15 minutes for the boys' game on Steve Shetler Media. All right, we got about a minute 45 before we get into the boys' game tonight, the second half of our girl-boy doubleheader. They're going to have a heck of a time following up that girls' game. North Mahaska girls getting the last-second win over Oskaloosa. Our first quarter, which is coming up here in a minute and a half, is sponsored by Style Me Crazy. Style Me Crazy is a boutique store at 115 South Main in New Sharon. Boutique hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Get fast, free shipping on orders of $150 plus, and they've got hundreds of styles to choose from, plus beauty items, accessories, shoes, and more. Go to StyleMeApparel.com for more information and to see all that they have to offer at Style Me Crazy. Follow Style Me Crazy Boutique on social media or stop in person at 115 South Main in New Sharon. Style Me Crazy bringing us our first quarter here on Steve Shuttler Media. North Mahaska basketball taking on Oskaloosa tonight. All of our sponsors on board for North Mahaska basketball include Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, Style Me Crazy, East Market Grocery and Deli, First State Bank, Proline Building Company, State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, Oski Dental, AE Realty, Hy-Vee in Oskaloosa, Holland Coble Funeral Home, JM Media, Helmuth Ford, Shetler Insurance Services, Serve Pro, and Son-in-Law Services. Josh, we're getting right into it, looks like again, and we've got the pregame starting lineups coming up.
Yeah, it will be tough to follow that up with the girls' game, but we had said that once before this season covering these Warhawks, back when we were at Montezuma after the girls' game.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's going to be tough to follow this up, and they did, so we'll see. Oskaloosa boys 6-12 on the year, North Mahaska boys 17-3. The Warhawks have won the number one seed in their district, and rightfully so. Oski, just like the girls, that conference that they play in, the Little Hawkeye, I do believe, very tough conferences. So they actually took Knoxville all the way down to the wire their last time out. So certainly capable of keeping this close to get a bigger school and smaller school. I'm sure this will be a great game. They got the crowd all riled up, not only with the girls' game, but then announced school is going to be closed here at North Mahaska tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that got everybody all fired up. And I'm sure
I think that got a bigger cheer than the girls winning.
I do believe, I would imagine Oski's probably got the same fate, but lots of schools closing in the area due to the weather that's moving in tomorrow. But weather will not affect this game as we get set to go. Starting out for the Indians, got Ethan Steck, Landon Romas, Havion Knox, yes, and then Xavier Edwards. For the Warhawks, the same starting five: Kelderman Smith, Gabe Ora, Lucas Nunikoven, and Asher DeBoof. And Smith sends it back to Nunikoven, who loses a handle on it, but ends up in DeBoof's hands. Here's Hora from the right wing. Dribbles around, finds some space, and backs out. Smith has it right wing now. Drives inside, sends the baseline to Nunikoven. His reverse layup is no good, and he is fouled by number 12, Landon Romas.
Obviously, just eyeballing this game, Oski has the definite size advantage at about
down,
every position.
Looking down their roster, a lot of 6'3" and 6'4", as Nunikoven, gets the first one to go, and Warhawks have an early lead. It's going to be stay 1-0 as he misses the back end, rebounded by Oski. Indians with their first offensive possession as they work it around in the lane. Work it back outside, driving from the left wing. That was Tommy North. Inside out they go. Baseline jumper put up and made by Ethan Steck. Quickly down the floor, Kelderman goes opposite to the lane. Nunikoven somehow finds his way up. Can't get the shot to go. Rebounded by Oski. All the way into the lane, putting up a jumper, no good. Rebounded by Adrian Smith. That was Knox on the shot attempt. Hora with it. Now steps back, fires a three, and this is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith's putback is good. Both teams moving quick. 3-2, 6:44 to go. There's the Indians in the corner now. I am having a hard time seeing with the student section up. Going inside. Have to go back out. Taken away by Kelderman. Kelderman lets it clear out. Sends it back to Hora. Hora will bring it up the floor. Driving around. Drives inside. Loses the handle on it back out. Right side to Kelderman. Kelderman drives into the lane. Back outside to DeBoof. DeBoof really not handle the ball much. He does here. Goes through his legs and has to back it back out. Being guarded heavily. Here is Hora with the deep three. A fadeaway three. Gabe Hora. Hora, I will say, again. First 3 points, they lead 6-2 to the Warhawks. Oski trying to try a runner down the right side of the lane, laying it up in and good is Tommy North. DeBoof from the right wing. Stops the free throw line, sends it outside. That's Smith. Smith goes right side, kicks it out to DeBoof. He fires a three from the corner, and this is good. (9-4) now. Here is another three by Oski. This is off the heel, bouncing around, rebounded by DeBoof. DeBoof stops at the right wing. Dribbles between his legs, hands it off to Smith. Smith sets back up outside, steps back, he fires a three, and this is good. The threes are raining for the Warhawks, and Oski's going to take a timeout. 3 possessions in a row, 3 3-pointers for the Warhawks by 3 different people, and they lead 12-4 with 5 minutes to go in the first.
What a start for North Mahaska and Style Me Crazy Boutique sponsoring our first quarter. Go to stylemeapparel.com, download their free app. Yeah, they do a lot of their business online, so you don't even have to go to the store if you don't want to, but they do have a storefront right here in New Sharon. So do some shopping for you ladies at Style Me Crazy Boutique in New Sharon or online. North Mahaska off to a red-hot start, 12-4. Yeah. Who all has three-pointers so far, Josh? I'm going to put you on the spot.
Kelderman, Hora, and DeBoof. So
Smith has one, right?
Smith also, yes. That's right. All their points are three-pointers, 4 of them. And no, that's not right. Adrian Smith, Asher DeBoof. Here's a jumper put up. No good. Rebounded by DeBoof. I'll have to look back in the... You got me confused. I thought as DeBoof drives in the lane, he's fouled. They're going to call the foul on Knox. His first, team second. Out of the box drill, Warhawks. Looking to get it to Smith. Oski covers it up, so they go back up top to Asher. Right side to Nunakoven. Nunakoven drives right side, sends it outside Smith. Adrian Smith drives baseline, spins, puts a fadeaway up off the glass, is good. He's got 7 points to start things off.
Yeah, Nunakoven had a free throw, so.
Yeah, it was Smith, Adrian Smith, Gabe Hora, and Asher DeBoof. And here is Oski trying to get an answer. They can't. They close the door. They try a jumper mid-range. No good. Rebounded by Adrian Smith. He clears it out, and Gabe Hora will bring it up the floor. He attacks, reverses, fadeaway three from the top of the key, and this is good. (17-4), 3:42 to go. The Warhawks on fire. Oski trying to come up with an answer. They're going to try a three, and this is no good. Off the heel, it's a long rebound. Is tracked down by Asher DeBoof. He's got 3 defensive rebounds. Hands it off to Hora. Hora loses the handle on it. He was getting ready to do it again, but lost the basketball for a second. Now he drives down baseline. Has to pick up his dribble, sends it back up top to Nunakoven. Nunakoven to the corner now. This is DeBoof. He's going to baseline drive all the way underneath the rim. Goes back door. No good. Rebounded by Oski's Xavier Edwards. Quickly down the floor come the Indians. They're going to go right into it and laying it up in as good as Ethan Steck. He's got 4 points. Hora wasted no time. He's back at the top of the key, moving around. DeBryan and Vanderveer getting ready to jump, and here's a 3-second lane violation on Kelderman. So DeBryan and Vanderveer will come in. Smith and Nunnakogan will come out. The Indians bring it up the floor, trailing 17-6, 2:36 to go. Knox, top of the key, sends it right side. Driving in a Steck, he sends it back up top, or back in the middle. Fighting for positioning. A foul is going to be called on the Warhawks. They called on Kelderman. His first, team's first. So the Indians will get a new shot clock, inbound from the baseline. They get it in, spinning and putting up a shot immediately. No good, it's an air ball. The putback attempt is made by Steck. The Warhawks waste no time getting down the floor. Vanderveer puts a jumper up, and this is off the front of the rim. Ball's being bounced around, ping-ponged around. Bryan catches up at the top of the key, sends it out to Ora, who fires a mile deep three, and it goes. Gabe Hora, 9 points, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. That last one, nearly a half-court shot. And he's in sync tonight. Driving inside, here's a whistle. Call it 3-second in the lane violation on the Indians. As Kelderman's now going to come out. And in will come Van Mersberger. Gabe Hora. And Asher DeBoof bringing it up the floor. Gabe crosses half court, plenty of time. Weaves and winds his way through traffic. Goes inside, hands it off to Vanderveer. Vanderveer travels with it. Turn it back over to the Indians. Minute 30 to go. Knox tries to send out to Steck, and his pass is jumped and taken away by Van Mersberger, as he's ran into from behind as he stopped. They're going to get the foul on Haven Knox, his second, and he didn't realize that Van Mersberger was going to stop and just ran right into him. Third foul on the team on Oski. Vanderveer sends it inside to Bryan. Bryan lays it up and good, and he's going to go to the line to try a three-point play. I missed the official's signal for the foul. It was called it on number 30, Xavier Edwards. Team's fourth. As Grady Cool will check in for the Indians as well, and Trenton DeBryan completes the three-point play. And he has three. Warhawks lead 23-8 with 1:16 to go. Steck from the right wing. Sends to Romas now inside. Foul's called on DeBryan before the shot. His first, team's second. Pass inside is tipped right back out of bounds by DeBoof. Seen him do that multiple times in the games we've covered. They get it in this time. Driving left side, they put it down the baseline. Baseline jumper is taken and missed. Battle for the rebound ends up with Asher DeBoof. That was Grady Cool on the miss. Gabe Hora drives inside, dancing all around, puts a fadeaway jumper up. It hits the side of the backboard, rebounded by, or taken away by Oski. So Gabe Hora can miss tonight. 39 seconds to go. Oski's going to try a three, and that is made by Tommy North. Warhawks get it down to Vanderveer. Back right side to DeBoof. Hora has it as he sets up the offense. 3 low for the Warhawks as now they start the motion. Shot clock is off. 16 seconds to go. Bleeding some clock down. Vanderveer now hands it off to Hora. Hora checks the clock. Inside 10 to go. He gets it to DeBoof, and DeBoof start the action now. Through his legs, inside out. Vanderveer fires a three, and this is no good. Nearly good, but a foul is called in the battle for the rebound. They called a foul on Ashford Booth. I don't think he was anywhere near that play, but Dworfrowski, they're going to try to heave it as time will expire on the inbounds pass, and we will head to the second quarter with the Warhawks leading 23-11.
All right, that first quarter has been sponsored by Style Me Crazy. We go to the second, which is sponsored by East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon. East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon wishes the North Mahaska Warhawks the best of luck in tonight's game. East Market Grocery is your small town grocery store, but they still have a big selection to choose from. Located at 114 East Market in New Sharon. For the deli, you can dine in. They have in-store pickup or seasonal outdoor seating. Get more information at eastmarketgroceryanddeli.com. East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon, a proud supporter of North Mahaska Warhawk Athletics. East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon sponsoring our second quarter, which is just about set to begin. Fun thing about tonight's game, Josh, is we've got dueling student sections. We've got Oskaloosa to our left. We've got North Mahaska to our right. Lots of noise in the gym tonight.
Yeah, kind of going back and forth with each other, and players reacting to the student sections as well. Gabe Hora is out to start this second period, and Ossie's going to take a quick three. It's in and out, no good. Rebounded by Vanderveer, but has it ripped away. Down low, they get it back outside. They're going to try another three, and this is off the mark. Rebounded by Nunnakoven. DeBooth brings it down from the right wing. To the baseline to Adrian Smith. Smith hands it off to Nunnakoven. He runs into a wall but gets a shot up anyway. No good. Rebounded by Oski. They're going to run the length of the floor. Put it up in transition. No good. Rebounded by Vanderveer. Vanderveer gets it up to Smith. Smith gets across down to Van Mersberger. He's blocked from behind. A hard foul called on Ethan Steck. It'll be his first. 2 shots coming up. For Van Mersberger. Gets the first one to go. This is the second one. Long rebound is gathered in by Oski. Quickly up the floor they come. Driving the right side of the lane. He's fouled. That was Landon Romas. Gonna get that on DeBooth. His second. Team's first. And Landon Romas at the line to shoot 2. Misses the front end. Hora and Kelderman are going to come back in now. DeBooth and Vanderveer come out. Second free throw is missed, so they cannot capitalize. Warhawks come up with the rebound. Great Gabe Hora. Crosses half court. Dribbling quickly, has to pick it up, sends it off to Nunnakoven. Nunnakoven drives backside, goes up for a shot, and he's fouled. They're going to call a charge on Nunnakoven. Kelderman was knocked to the ground on the backside. Nothing called. That's the first on Lucas, second on the team. Oski works quickly, and a quick turnover as they throw the ball away. Trying to find Tyler Edgar in the corner, and he just slipped through his hands. North Mahaska will take back over. Hora has it in the backcourt all alone. Working on Romas. Gets it to Smith. Smith fires a three from the near side corner and gets it to go. Adrian Smith has 10 points. Warhawks lead 27-11. Romas Sends it up top to Steck. Steck inside back out. They'll go. That was North. North sends it off. Firing a three and getting it to go is Landon Romas. His first points of the night. Gabe Hora in the corner. Fades away. Fires a three and this is good. Pretty sure he had that his mind made up. He was going to do that halfway down the floor. And it's exactly how he warms up doing it too. Stepping back and firing those from the corner. Oski's going to pick up a foul here. Going to call that on Van Mersberger. Dane's going to check out of the game too. Vanderveer will come back in. Third foul on North Mahaska in this quarter. 30-14's lead, 5:49 to go. We'll get some more subs for Oski's too. They sub a lot. Every time play stops, two come in, two come out. So now they got Carter Shin coming in. Tommy North back on the floor, as well as Xavier Edwards. Edwards has it, goes, puts a jumper up in the lane and gets it to fall. Gabe Hora brings the Warhawks back down. 14-point lead. Gabe Hora hands it off to Nunnikhoven, who fires a three from the corner. This is bouncing around, no good. Battle for the rebound is going to stay with Oski. 5:12 to go. They're going to pull up and fire a three in transition, no good. Long rebound is tracked down by North, and Hora is going to get tagged for the foul. No, they're going to call the foul on Steck, excuse me. They called over the back on Ethan Steck. His second, team's second. Gabe Hora brings it across, sends it right side to Smith. Smith inside to Kelderman, right back to Smith. Smith fires a shot up, and he is fouled on his way up. And a warning issued to the Oskaloosa bench here. Called the foul on Edwards. It'll be his second, team's third. Adrian Smith at the line to shoot two. The officials are discussing, confirming that it was a shooting foul. It was. Adrian Smith cannot get the first one to roll in. He's got 10 points thus far tonight. Cannot get 11. That one was halfway down and rolls its way out. Steck passes it off, driving inside. They find Steck in the corner. He goes down baseline, sends it back over to Edwards. Back outside, they're going to try a three. This is an air ball into the hands of Hora. Carter Shin missed that air ball. Up the floor to Vanderveer. Vanderveer stops, hands it back off to Hora. Hora fires a three from the far side, and this is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Vanderveer. Vanderveer tries to go back outside to Hora. Is tipped in the backcourt. Hora tracks it down, fires a three, and this is good. Oh, my Lord. Gabe Hora somehow, he did not, his feet didn't, or his knees did not touch the ground in that, and comes up and just fires a three from no man's land. Gets the roll, give him 15, and they foul off the ball now on Carter Shin. His first. Gabe Hora is coming right back down the floor. Hora from the right wing. Steps back. He's going to do it again and misses it. That's his first missed three-pointer. 5 for 6 from beyond the arc. And Oskaloosa. First round, Steck. Hands it off to Shin. Back outside they go. They try a lob pass down inside. It's going to be kicked by Vanderveer. It'll stay with Oski in the corner. These three officials, calling it just like they did the girls' game. There's not a lot that gets by them. Here is a quick three off the inbound pass by Oski. No good. Rebounded by Steck. Steck goes back up, puts a runner up in the lane and gets it to fall. He's got 8 points. Smith in the corner, drives inside. Working on Edwards, puts up a runner. This is no good. Battle for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Last touched by Edwards of Oski, so North Mahaska will keep it. Did hit the rim, so reset the shot clock. Kelderman has a baseline, gets it into Smith on the backside of the lane. He has it poked away from behind in transition. Here comes North. North all the way goes in, puts a floater up. This is no good, but he's fouled on his way down. The ball had actually left his hands. That'll send him to the line. Vanderveer is going to get tagged with that one. He just needed to let that one go. That's his first. Team's fourth. First shot is made by Tommy North. As Javion Knox will check in for Tyler Edgar. North's second free throw is good. Gabe Hora brings the Indians up the field. Floor, they lead by 13, led by as many as 16. Hora falls down but continue to dribble. Inside they go to Nunnikov, and in the lane he travels with it. Couldn't quite get himself stopped. Xavier Edwards is going to come out. In will come Grady Cool. And Knox will bring the Indians up the floor. Quick shot taken, no good. Rebounded by Steck, and his putback is good. And Hora sends it down to the corner to Nunnikov. Nunnikov right back to Hora. Baseline sends it outside to Vanderveer. Tees it up, fires the three. It is no good. Rebounded by Oski. Right back down the floor they come. Here's Carter Shin going inside. He's going to be fouled by Kelderman. Be his second. That'll be the team's fifth foul as well. So that'll send Carter Shin to the line to shoot two. Asher DeBoof looking to check in. So is Trenton DeBryan. Shin gets first one to go. Back to within 10. Shen makes it misses the back end. The ball is rebounded. And a foul on the rebound by Adrian Smith. Excuse me, they call that on Trenton O'Brien, his second. So that'll send Grady Cool to the line. Gets the first one to go. Couple of the Grady Cool almost fell forward. Carter Shin did the same thing. Cool gets this one to go. Nope, they're going to wave it off. They're going to say he went over that time. It did look like his toes were right on that line. So the score will stay 33-24. 9-point lead for the Warhawks. They're led by 11 at the break. Here's a foul off the ball. It's going to be the fifth foul on Oski. So that'll send Nunnikov to the line. They call that foul on Grady Cool. His first. Nunnikov at the line to shoot two. His first one is good. It's the second points of the game. Cannot get the second one. 10-point lead for the Warhawks. Looking for a stop here. Steck drives inside, right side, puts a jumper up. This is off the mark. An air ball into the hands of Smith. Smith clears it out to Hora. Hora brings it up. Top of the key, drives right side. Winds his way through traffic, loses the handle on the basketball, gets stepped back outside, fires a three. Off balance, but doesn't matter for Gabe Hora. He drains it. 18 points, 6 for 7 from beyond the arc for Gabe Hora.
Ridiculous.
Here is a three taken by Shin. This is no good. Rebounded by DeBryan. DeBoof now comes across, picks up his dribble, getting ready to pass it. Now he does to Smith. Smith lost it for a second, hands it back to Nunnekoven. Nunnekoven gets a screen from Smith, follows him into the lane, and a foul is going to be called on DeBoof off the ball. That's the third on Asher. He'll have to come right back out. Coming in will be Dane Van Mersberger. Minute 7 to go here in the half. Warhawks lead is 13. Driving inside, Edwards carries it, turns it back over. Or excuse me, that's Knox. Inside a minute to go, Gabe Hora, leading scorer of the game, sends it to Smith. Smith's a close second. He goes inside. Throws a one-hander up from the right side of the lane. No good. Rebounded by Oski. Come down the floor. They dropped it. Shen able to gather it back in and gets up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Bryan. Get it back to Hora, and he slows it up. Shot clock should be off. It's close. 27 seconds to go. Within a second of each other, the shot clock and the game clock. Gabe Hora is just going to play. Hora is going to he's going to try to keep it away. Ethan Steck is causing problems, though. Hora moving quickly. Lobs it inside to Dane Van Mersberger, who the pass is tipped in the hands of O'Brien. O'Brien lays it up in and good, and time will expire with that. Trenton O'Brien has got 5, and we will head to halftime with the Warhawks leading 39-24.
All right, East Market Grocery and Deli has sponsored our second quarter. We go to the half. We'll take about a 10-minute break. Be back with the second half coming up. Our halftime sponsored by Hy-Vee in Oskaloosa. And we're about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. We're in New Sharon tonight as North Mahaska taking on Oskaloosa. We're at the half. As you can see, North Mahaska boys lead Oskaloosa 39-24. The North Mahaska girls won in a thriller earlier tonight. Before the second half begins, let's go to our third quarter sponsor, which is First State Bank in New Sharon.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
First State Bank in New Sharon, our third quarter sponsor. We're under a minute away from action resuming. And again, North Mahaska boys with a 15-point lead. Gabe Hora shooting lights out in that first half. How many points? How many three-pointers?
He's sitting at 18. So pretty simple math
pointers.
there. 6 times 3.
Even I can do that math.
And he's been averaging about 15 per game. So see if he can stay hot. Also, Asher DeBoof only has 3 points. He usually averages about 15. Also in foul trouble, he has 3 fouls. So see if the Warhawks can get him going as well. But they'll start out with a comfortable lead in the basketball, it looks like. So we'll see how they go with that. DeBoof is on the floor. And again, he is in foul trouble for the Warhawks with 3. Kelderman has 2. The other Warhawk with multiple fouls. That's the only other starting Warhawk with multiple fouls. Kelderman has it now, right wing. He hands it off to Gabe. Gabe Hora working behind his back. Gets to the right wing. Settles it up. Swinging around, trying to get rid of it. Gets it off to Smith. Smith has his pocket picked. Taken in a breakaway opportunity is Knox. He lays it up in and good. Quickly down the floor come the Warhawks. The Booth goes left side. Gets it outside to Nunakoven. Nunakoven head fake the shot. Drives off of it. Sends it in to Kelderman. Kelderman back outside to the Booth. Booth at the free throw line. Spins. Goes. Puts up a tough shot. Gets it to go. Asher Booth has got 5 now. Husky, middle of that second quarter, really climbed back in, got to within 9 before North Mahaska took back off. And here is another jumper made by Javion Knox. As he's heating up, that's 4 points for him in this quarter. All of his points now. DeBoof runs in. He's getting warmed up too. Asher DeBoof now has 7. So just as we talked about and planned it out, Steve, Asher DeBoof's going to heat up and try to carry this team. We'll see. Knox has it again. He loses a handle on the dribble though. Sends it inside to Edwards. Edwards fires a shot. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith sends it up the floor to Hora. Hora. It's all the way down to the corner. Goes baseline. Puts a runner up and gets the roll. Give him 20. 45-28 now with 6:07 to go in the third. Knox looking for a screen from Edwards. Has his pocket picked by DeBoof. DeBoof having troubles picking the ball up. Has to slow up. Now he attacks. Has the ball slapped from behind by Knox. And then DeBoof. No, they're going to call a jump ball. And luckily there, Asher easily could have been whistled for the foul. Possession arrow in favor of the Indians. North sends it deep and gets the 3 to go. Tommy North has 10. Adrian Smith baseline spins, kicks it back outside to Nunakoven, who fires a 3 on the catch, and this is off the front of the rim and it rolls in. Timeout taken by North Mahaska off the make. So I can't see the coach because of the student section standing up, so I was wondering what the whistles were for, but North Mahaska takes their first time out of the game, 5:15 to go in the third.
And we do thank First State Bank in New Sharon for being our third quarter sponsor. Now, Nunnakoven, he recently, if I remember right, set the school record with 10 3-pointers made in a game. So he's not one of the usual suspects that you think that could go off for a big 3-point shooting night. I mean, he's a solid player, obviously.
Yeah.
But, for him to that has to mess with other teams' minds, knowing that, you got Hora, you got DeBoof, 1, 2, 2, however you want to put
Adrian
them, in
Smith
whatever
also,
order.
yeah.
But when you have to worry about Nunnakoven going off for 10 3-pointers in a game, that adds just another layer to your team.
That's just, we've said this in other broadcasts. I'm shocked that North Mahaska boys team is not rated in the state of Iowa just because of how solid they are. And even the people that come in off the bench, just the top to bottom team, anybody can shoot at any given time. And it's just surprising that they're not. They did earn the number 1 seed in their district, so ratings don't matter when you're in postseason play. It's just you got to pick up the victories. So we'll see. And they're in a tough bracket as Oski's going to answer. No, they're not going to get it. Xavier Edwards tries to put back. This is no good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith gets it out to DeBoof. And the Warhawks looking to extend their lead. DeBoof in the lane, has to pass it out and get out of the lane in a hurry. He does. He gets it off to Kelderman. Right back to Ashley. He goes underneath the rim. Back out to Smith. Smith just jumps up and lays it in. He's got 12. But the Warhawks in a district with Sigourney, Montezuma. Iowa Valley would be, if they can win the first round, most likely playing Iowa Valley in the second round. And here is a travel, turning it over to Ethan Steck. Warhawk lead is 19. This is their largest lead of the night. Looking to add to that, Kelderman from the wing sends it in the corner to DeBoof. DeBoof still takes off with his dribble on the baseline, sends it back out top, and this pass is taken away by Tommy North. North hands it off to Steck. Steck inside out. Baseline drive. Laying it up and no good. Romas rebounded by Kelderman. As DeBoof comes across, sends it in the corner. Ball swatted back to DeBoof. He catches up with it, drives from the right wing, and he's fouled before the shot. We're going to call that foul on Knox, his third. First foul of the half by either team. Kelderman tries to get it inbounds and has it swatted right back to him by Steck. Kelderman gets it into Smith now. Smith from the baseline. Sends it outside to Nunnakoven. Dribbles out of the corner. Tries to pass inside. This is taken away by Romas. Both teams went quiet the last couple minutes. Here's a drive. Shot is missed. Put back is missed. Off the hands of Smith and out of bounds. It'll stay with Oski. That was Tommy North. He had 2 tries of it. Vanderveer and DeBryan will come in for DeBoof and Smith. And Steck looking to get it inbounds. Does. Sends it all the way back up top to North. Left side now to Knox. Steck's going to drive from the left wing now. Puts a jumper up in the lane. This is off the front of the rim. Batted back up top. Tracked down by Steck, and he lays it back up in and good. And a foul called on the inbound pass on Steck. It's going to be his third. And now a foul as Gabe Hora was driving down the floor. Call that on Tyler Edgar, his first. And then Nunnakoven. Nunnakoven at the left wing. Hands it off to Kelderman. Kelderman lobs it up high to DeBryan. It's swatted away. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with North Mahaska. Grady Cool knocked it out. Kelderman has it deep in the corner there. Having trouble finding lane, just loads it up in the air. Timeout was called by North Mahaska before Kelderman was able to get it in. He was close to running out of time. So North Mahaska takes their second time out of the game. They'll have 3 remaining with 2:43 in the third. They lead 50-33.
First State Bank in New Sharon sponsoring our third quarter. And again, just a reminder, coming up next week, we'll be here for postseason play for both the boys and the girls. The boys play on Monday. The girls play on Tuesday. You know, we've been hanging out with North Mahaska for a lot of the season, so we're not a Johnny-come-lately when it comes to covering North Mahaska. We've been here all season long. We'll be here throughout the postseason. Tune in. If you want to be a sponsor, if you're a business owner out there and you think, hey, I want to get on these broadcasts for postseason, just get a hold of me. Shoot me a message, shoot me an email. We'll get you on.
Here's Kelderman on the corner off the timeout. Gets it into Hora. Hora, because dribble work, sends it outside Kelderman, who fires a 3, and this is off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Vanderbeer across the lane to Kelderman. He goes up for a shot, and he's fouled on his way up. He'll go to the line to shoot, too. Oh, no, they're going to say the foul is on the floor. They call the foul on Tyler Edgar, his second. Team's fourth of the quarter, 2:32 remaining. Any foul by Oski now will result in the Warhawks shooting. Get it to DeBryan baseline. He puts up a shot, no good. Catches his own shot, but then loses the handle on it. Grady Cool runs the length of the floor in transition. Looking to pass it off. He does. He gets it out to Steck, who drives inside and gets the layup to go. Steck's got 14, leading scorer for the Indians. Actually, the booth looking to check back into the game. Gabe Hora fires a 3, and this is good. 23 points. And he is just smooth with it. And that's exactly the spot that he practices during warm-ups. And here's a collision. There's got to be a travel or a foul called here. They're going to call a foul on Kelderman, as Steck and Kelderman ran into each other.
Gabe Hora was just wanting to remind you that he's still playing tonight.
Yeah, he's still around. DeBoof and Versberger will check in for Nunakogan and Kelderman. Oski gets it in. They're going to try a tough layup. No good. Rebounded by DeBryan. Has to rip it away to keep possession. Shot was attempted by Grady Cool. DeBoof has the top of the key. Asher drives quickly to the left side. Back outside he goes to Van Mersberger. Van Mersberger back to Vanderveer. Into the corner now to DeBoof. Head fakes a 3. Gets the defender to jump. Passes it off to DeBryan. DeBryan can't get the layup to go. Rebounded by Oski. Coming up the floor. In transition, they slow it up. Back outside, nearly overthrow it to Knox. He settles back in. Oski will reset their offense. Tommy North with it at the right wing now. Steps in, fires a 3, and he's knocked to the ground on the shot. Shot counts, and a flop is called. That's a warning.
That referee called it in the girls' game.
He did.
Too.
He did.
No flopping on his watch.
There is not. So Tommy North. So the first one called on a player, it's just a warning. It doesn't count as a foul. Shot counts, everything like that. It's just a warning, just like a bench warning. Here is DeBoof inside. Loses the handle on it. Trying to save it, but he can't. Gets it. And when he saved it, it was certainly not intentional, but hit it right on the side of the head of Havion Knox. Oski takes back over. 53-20, or 53-38 with 47 seconds to go in the first. Knox drives in, kicks it back out. They swing it around. Back outside, they're going to try a 3. This is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by DeBoof. Tyler Edgar tried the 3. North Mahaska's coaching staff yelling one shot. DeBoof slows up. There, covering him well, so they're going to have to move around pretty good. Inside out, Vanderveer sends it to Hora. Hora battle for the basketball. Hard to say who last touched that. They give it to North Mahaska. As Hora and North were battling for the ball up in the air right at the baseline. I guess Sayowski last touched it. They get it into DeBoof. 16 seconds to go. He sends it right side. Van Mersberger drives baseline, sends it outside to Vanderveer, puts a fadeaway up. This is no good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith's putback is no good, and they're going to actually say he went over the back to get that rebound. Sayowski will have a last shot opportunity. 5 seconds. They're going to try a quick three, and this is off the heel. Long rebound is going to be batted out of bounds with 0.3 seconds left on the clock. It'll be North Mahaska's ball. They can try to get it in and get a quick shot. Booth fires it. It's no good. I'm not sure that would have counted anyway, but nonetheless, we will head to the fourth quarter with the Warhawks leading 53-38.
And our third quarter, which is now done, has been sponsored by First State Bank in New Sharon. We go to the fourth. It's always brought to us by Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965. Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, sponsoring our fourth quarter. Christy's also got our North Mahaska player of the game, which we'll be picking a little bit later on. Let's see here. North Mahaska gets the ball to start this fourth quarter, up 53-38. Josh Clubb with the play-by-play.
Unless something drastically changes, I think the player of the game's kind of somewhat in the bag already. 23-point night. It's hard to overlook. Adrian Smith has the top of the key. Drives right side of the lane. He's fouled. And called on Steck. That'll be his fourth, I do believe. No, that's his third. Give it into Hora. Hora drives, sends it outside to Smith, who fires a three, and he is no good. Rebounded by Knox. Smith has 12 points. Most of those came into the first, early second quarter. Knox showing off his dribbling skills, gets a runner in the lane to fall. And Gabe Hora with it, top of the key. Sends it left side now to DeBoof. And Mersberger now looking for something, looking for Smith there, but didn't work, and a foul called. Call a foul on Van Mersberger. After he passed it off, he's going to check out of the game, and it's going to come Nunikoven. Seven minutes to go in the game. Warhawks lead is 13. They've led by as many as 19. And outside of the very early going, Oski has trimmed the lead as low as 9. Here's Knox inside, gets a jumper to good, no good. Rebound is being tipped around, finally wrangled in by Gabe Hora. Hora sends it up the floor to DeBoof. DeBoof sends it right side, Van Mersberger. Or excuse me, that was Vanderveer. Smith drives inside, he's fouled. That's Xavier Edwards. He has 3, team second. Kelderman's going to check in for Vanderveer. Starting 5 on the floor for the Warhawks. They get it into Hora. Hora from the wing. Dribbles through his legs, loses the handle on it. Oski comes up with it. Knox in transition. Goes all the way up to the rim. Passes it off the last second. Laying it up in and good. Here's Tommy North. Begins within 11. There's DeBoof. Fights his way to the basket, has the ball trapped into his hands, able to get the layup to go. I don't know how you don't call a jump ball or a travel there, but
Yeah.
Warhawks will take it. Lead is 13 again. Knox fires a quick three, no good. Out of bounds it goes. No one touched it on the rebound, so they'll go back to North Mahaska. 5:47 to go. Credit the Indians. They've outlasted Gabe Hora going in Fuego and have kept themselves within reach. They have to come up with some stops here, though. DeBoof, left wing, sends it to Smith. Smith's going to fire a three. He's been quiet. He's going to stay quiet. A battle for the rebound is going to be a foul on Gabe Hora. Oh, they're going to talk about it. And it is on Hora. His first. Team's second.
You know, if Oski can get together with a few baskets here, they're right back into this game.
They're hanging around just close enough. Again, they're going to have to be efficient down here. They're going to try a three, and it is no good. Rebounded by Smith. And DeBoof brings it up the floor. Goes right side, through his legs, all the way into the rim. Gets a screen from Smith, goes for the layup, can't convert. Oski moving quickly, back outside, and a foul called. No, timeout called. Full timeout called by Oskaloosa with 4 minutes, 52 seconds to go. They trail 55-42.
And Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, sponsoring our fourth quarter. You can get a hold of Christy at 641-673-8965 or email ktarr, K-T-A-R-R, at amfam.com. We thank Christy for sponsoring our fourth quarter. We thank her for sponsoring our player of the game, which we'll get to. But yeah, Josh, as we were mentioning, it wouldn't take much for Oski to get back into this game. It's a game that has, ever since the early beginnings, it seemed like North Mahaska has been in control. They got off to that hot start. Yeah, they had 24 points in the first quarter.
23, but
okay,
yeah.
So they're at 55. So it's not like they've really been shooting crazy since that first quarter. But Oski has hung around. We'll see if they can make any sort of run.
Well, I mean, they really have. Besides that first quarter, North Mahaska was leading 23-11, and then the second quarter, it was 16-13, and the third quarter was 15-14. North Mahaska has won each quarter, but each quarter it's dwindled. We'll see. Oski will have to start by coming up with the points on each possession. Here's a shot that goes up and hits the top of the backboard. It should be a turnover back to the Warhawks. That was Knox. And the next 4:42 will go quickly for Oski if you can't come up with some stops. Nunikoven has it in the corner. Stops, has the ball poked away. Smith tracks it down, sends it across the lane, and is tipped into the hands of DeBoof. DeBoof from the baseline. Oski turns up the intensity defensively. Steck is all over DeBoof right now. He follows him all the way to the basket. DeBoof swings around, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Oski. And here is North. Sends it right side to Steck. Steck puts a jumper up, and this is good. 55-44 now. 11-point lead. Again, Oski, after that first quarter, has trimmed it down to 9. North Mahaska's built it back up as much as 19. Kind of stayed in that 13 to 16 range. Here's Kelderman inside, across to Smith. Smith left all alone backside, gets the roll to go. Adrian Smith has 14. Yeah, the Indians would have to string together a few possessions of coming up with stops and putting points on the board. They came up with the stops, just haven't quite got the points. And here he's fouled on his way up. That was Tommy North. They're going to call Adrian Smith with a foul. Now send North to the line. That is the third team foul on the Warhawks. There's been 2 on Oski. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. North gets the first one to go. And he again made this comment earlier, but the Oskaloosa free throw shooters, they fall forward with their shot at the free throws. I don't know the reasoning for that. Cost them earlier. North makes them both. He's got 17. There's DeBoof. Loses the handle on him momentarily, has to pick up his dribble, and a little bit of trouble, gets it off Kelderman. Kelderman's fouled by Steck. That's his fourth. Third on Oski. Ever since that timeout, though, Steck and Knox have really turned up the intensity on defense, so you understand they're at that point where they got to start making something happen. Warhawks get it into Nundekoven. He goes right side, sends it off to Smith, and another foul called. 20. That is Tommy North. That's his first, team's fourth. The next foul will be shots for the Warhawks to get it into DeBoof. Down to the corner, he goes baseline. Sends it into Smith. Smith tries to get a finger roll to go. He's fouled on his way up. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Called the foul on Landon Romas. His second. And Smith gets the front end. Give him 15 points. Misses the set back end on the heel, rebounded by Oski. That's North that brings it down the floor, right side, drives inside, back out. Not much movement by Oski's offense here as North goes in, puts the jumper up and good. He's the leading scorer for the Indians. He's got 19. DeBoof runs into, they're going to call it charge on Asher DeBoof. And I believe that is number 4 on him. It is. So here we are, 2:49 to go, and all of a sudden Oski's within 10. Any points here would make it single digits as they're trying to clean up the floor from where collision happened. Gabe Hora has been quiet here this fourth period, but Hevion Knox has been on him like glue as they're going to conserve clock here and let the ball roll. They'll pick it up across half court. Steck has it. Outside to Knox now. Knox dribbles backwards, they reset. Two legs going in the lane. Shot goes up and good, and he is fouled to go to the line for the and one. That is North again. They call the foul on Gabe Hora. And before he shoots, Oski's going to take another timeout. Second on Hora, fifth on North Mahaska. One free throw to come, the and one opportunity after this timeout.
All right, so here we are, Josh.
Here we are.
Single digits now, under 10 points with 2:34 to go. Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, sponsoring our fourth quarter. Again, coming up next week, we'll be right back here in New Sharon. A Monday night for the boys' first-round postseason game. Tuesday night for the North Mahaska girls' first-round postseason game. We're going to be following the Warhawks throughout the postseason, however far that they go. So tune in. We thank all of our sponsors that have been on board during this regular season. And if you want to be part of the postseason action here on Steve Shetler Media, get a hold of me. We'll get you on. I think we keep prices pretty darn affordable at Steve Shetler Media.
So Tommy North has 21 points. Cannot convert on the free throw. Battle for the rebound. Oski comes up with it, and he's ran into by Adrian Smith. Oski's going to go right back to the line, and a technical is now going to be called as Grady Cool was getting a little aggressive back towards Adrian Smith. Smith knocked him into the bench. And so Adrian Smith fouled, so Oski will get 2 free throws, but North Mahaska will shoot 2 for a technical. So they're sorting it out on how the free throws are going to go. Oski's coach was trying to pull Cool back right away. He's going to take him out of the game, but somebody's got to shoot free throws. So Cool will go up and shoot his free throws. And doesn't really matter. North Mahaska doesn't have to cover it up. He cannot make the first one. He gets it back in. Makes it a 7-point game, and now we'll go to the other end. And Gabe Hora will shoot the technical free throws. I was just making the comment that Tommy North slowly catching up to Gabe Hora. He's got 21 points. Hora gets the front end. He's got 26 now. The bulk of North's points have came in the third and fourth quarter. Gabe makes them both. So North Mahaska is just about into real trouble there before the technical foul. Still not out of the woods. It's a 9-point lead. There is a lot of hand fighting, and these officials, we've shown anything tonight now a foul is going to be called. If we've seen anything tonight, you're not going to get away with that stuff. They're going to call the foul on Landon Romas. That'll send Hora right back to the line to shoot two. If there's anybody in this gym that's going to make their free throws, it's him. Now that I said that, I'll probably miss one. Sorry, Gabe. And fans of Gabe that are listening, but he makes that one. Hey, he did not fall victim of the broadcaster curse. He gives them the Warhawks a 10-point lead, trying to make it 11 here. Both teams in the double bonus the rest of the way. 2:32 to go. And Hora knocks them both down. He's got 29 points. North fires a three, and this is off the side. No good. Battle for the rebound is going to be a foul. On Adrian Smith. It's his third. And that'll send Cool back to the line. 62-51. He went 1 for 1 at the line a moment ago. It's the front end. It's his third point. Smith's going to check out. The Brian's going to check in for him. Probably the right thing is Smith and Cool are pretty handsy with each other. Here comes second free throw is good. And the timeout's going to be taken off the make by Oski. With 2:23 to go, they'll have one timeout remaining. They trail by 9.
Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, sponsoring our fourth quarter and also our player of the game. We do thank all of our sponsors who have been on board all season long here on Steve Schottler Media for North Mahaska basketball coverage. Christy Tarr, also Style Me Crazy, East Market Grocery, First State Bank in New Sharon, Proline Building Company, also State Farm, Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, Oski Dental, AE Realty, Hy-Vee, Holland Coble Funeral Home, JM Media. We thank JM Media for supplying us with their pictures of North Mahaska players. Helmuth Ford, also Schottler Insurance Services, Serve Pro, and Son-in-Law Services. All sponsors on North Mahaska regular season coverage. Again, we'll continue into postseason play next week with both the boys and the girls. We're going to follow the Warhawks as far as they go here on Steve Schottler Media.
All righty. As Warhawks will set it up, Oski's going to apply pressure. And my assumption is if anybody besides the Booth or Hora get the ball, they're probably going to get fouled immediately. Asher having trouble getting through the trapping. The ball is tipped away and taken away. Oski creates a turnover. Steck sends it back up top. North goes right side, sends it outside. Going in, baseline jumper, back outside to Steck. Steck puts up a jumper in the lane and gets the roll. Kelderman tries to bring it across. Gets it up to Hora. Hora is fouled by North. You almost have to start fouling, but I think if he gets the ball, you let him dribble it out right now anyway, because Gabe's going to make you pay at the line.
And there's zero chance of Gabe Hora going over the line on his free throws.
Yeah, he's about 6 foot behind it. Gets first one to go. So I have him for 30 points. The board has him for 28. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. Gets second one to go. Give him 31. Oski trails by 9. They got to work quick. And Kelderman gets a turnover, hands it off to DeBoof. DeBoof brings it up the floor. Slows up. No need to attack the rim here. Just gets inside. Certainly not trying to foul him. And now a foul is going to be called on North. Certainly not intentional. That's his third. Asher DeBoof at the line. He'll shoot 2. Lead is now 10. DeBoof makes them both. He's got 8 points. Called 11 on the board, so I must have, maybe I did miss maybe I credited a field goal to Hora instead of DeBoof. Here quickly, Oski, all the way in and out. Ball's loose though. Rebounded by Oski. They do come up with it. Going inside, Cool is called with a foul. They call it on. Call the foul on Grady Cool. His third. And now a foul down low on DeBoof. That'll send DeBoof to the line. They're going to call a foul on Landon Lomas, which will foul him out of the game with a minute 17. A minute 17 to go. Lead is 11. Asher DeBoof could make it 13. He makes it 12 anyway, misses the backhand. Oski's going to have to work quickly. They get it to Knox. Inside they go to Cool. He goes up for a shot. It was blocked by DeBryan, but now they're going to say a foul. They'll send Cool back to the line to shoot 2. That is 3 on DeBryan. And Grady Cool back at the line for the Indians. In and out and no good. Cool steps on the line and the shot does not count. 67-55, minute and 8 to go. See if Oski continues to foul. Get it in and Nunnik in the corner. He tried to throw a baseline and is saved. Kept by Cool. Cool in the lane, puts up a runner, and this is good. Back into Kelderman. Kelderman is fouled. That'll send Kelderman to the line. I did not see who they called the foul on. There we go, up on the board. Ethan Steck, that'll be his 5th. So he'll foul out of the game. Adrian Smith will check in for DeBryan. And Kelderman cannot convert on the front end. 55.3 on the clock. Knox for Oski is all the way at the other end of the floor, trying to be hidden. Oski comes up with the rebound. DeBoof got back there. He saw Knox back there. as the Indians are going to try a three from the corner, and this is no good. Rebounded, though, by Cool. He hits the floor once, goes back up. Can't get the shot to go. Battle for the loose ball. It's right back to Cool. He goes back up again, working on Smith. Puts a fadeaway off the glass, gets it to go. 33 seconds to go, and a timeout taken by Oski on the make before North Mahaska can inbound it. 32.1 remaining, 67-59.
All right, so yeah, we had a very exciting finish to the girls' game, first game, with the North Mahaska Warhawks winning by a point. We'll see if North Mahaska boys can hold on here in the next 32 seconds. Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance in Oskaloosa, sponsoring our fourth quarter. I'd say we're to that point of the game, Josh, where we can pick our Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance player of the game. Is there any doubt?
Yeah, there's no doubt it's going to be Gabe Hora. Without that performance, let alone in the first quarter, but throughout the game, Oski would probably have a decent lead here. So certainly, though, Adrian Smith adding to it, Asher DeBoof as well. Smith has got 15. The scoreboard says 29 for Hora. I had him down for 31, but the scoreboard's probably going to be the official score, and here's a timeout taken. Oh, they call it 5-second violation on the Warhawks. Coach Kelderman was standing there ready to call a timeout and whistled it, and he's not happy with that. He thought there was no way there was 5. Oski will get it off the turnover. They get it out up top. North fires an immediate three, and this is no good. Rebounded by, it's all around. Kelderman comes up with it. Oski hustling, trying to foul. They get it to DeBoof, and DeBoof is fouled with 22.8 remaining. That would have been, if Tommy North's three would have went in there, certainly.
Yeah, that would have
got
made
some
things
anxiety
really
going here in the gym, but I think this DeBoof making the makes the front end here. He can take it back to a 10-point lead with 22.8. North Mahaska is going to take a timeout before the free throw just to talk over how they're going to defend this. But you feel pretty good about a 10-point lead with 22.8, especially the way your team's shooting free throws.
Yeah, I would say so. So, again, Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, bringing us the fourth quarter and the player of the game, which is, as we've announced, Gabe Hora with his big night tonight. Yeah, Gabe obviously went off in that first quarter, kind of cooled down in the mid portion of the game, and then heated up again here late in the game again with several crazy shots, crazy three-pointers. Caitlin Clark-like three-pointers.
He went in the half with 18 points and hasn't quite doubled that up, but also, they get a credit Oski. They're going to change up and defend him as Knox is again trying to hide in the backcourt. Hora finds him and goes down there and gives him a high five, but DeBoof cannot connect on the back end. Oski works quickly. North's going to fire it, and it's an air ball into the hands of Cool. Cool goes back up. No, ball is stripped away. DeBoof battles for it. It goes off the hands last touched by Oski's Tyler Edgar. They don't like that call. 12.8 remaining. Let's see if Oski even fouls to get it into Hora. Loses it back out of bounds. Right back to Oski it goes. 11 points. That took a whole second for that to bounce off his fingers and go out of bounds. Home clock is in play here. They get it into Knox. He catches it. He should have just fired the three, but now he drives inside, back out. They shoot a three. It is no good. 5 seconds remaining. Rebounded by Oski to go back up by Cool. He is fouled on his way up. He'll go to the line to shoot two with 2.6 on the shot clock, or on the game clock. So North Mahaska is going to hold on and win. That's going to be a foul on Smith. That'll be his fifth, so he fouls out of the game with 2.6 on the game clock. And Grady Cool will go to the line and shoot essentially two meaningless free throws. Gets first one to go. Does give him 9 points, though. Cannot connect on the back end. Hora comes up with the rebound, and the clock winds out. So North Mahaska holds on and wins 68-60. So they'll get a win to head in the postseason, and Gabe Hora is our Christy Tar player of the game.
Okay, so that'll do it. Again, 2 exciting games tonight here in New Sharon. Getting the Warhawks primed and ready for the postseason now, which again kicks off next week. Monday night we'll have the Warhawks Monday night is the boys game.
Yeah.
Tuesday night is the girls game. Their opponents are yet to be determined, with some basically what is kind of like a play-in game for some of the other teams. So tune in. Well, we've got the Warhawks covered for you here this postseason here on Steve Shetler Media. For Josh Clubb, for North Mahaska. By the way, we thank North Mahaska for letting us do their games, some of their games this year, and letting us into the gym and being able to do this. Really appreciate everybody in New Sharon and North Mahaska. They've treated us excellent this year for Steve Shetler Media. Okay, that'll do it. We'll see you next week here for more Warhawk basketball on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook, and YouTube.